Greetings everyone, this is Non-Expert here, back again with another video. Today we'll be solving problem number 20 from Daily Coding Problem, and difficulty it's been rated at is easy. This problem was asked by Google. Actually, this question is actually used like an icebreaker in many of the interviews. So it's a must-know question. Okay, so given two singly linked lists are intersect at some point, find the intersection node. The lists are non-cyclical, and we've been given an example. If you don't understand what this problem is, it's basically that you have two linked lists and you just want to find if those two linked lists have an intersection node, and that's it. So there's a problem like this on LeetCode, and we'll be going to that problem. You can pause this video and look at the link in the description below for a better illustration, but they've done a pretty good job of like showing what they actually mean. And we've been given two linked lists, head A and head B, and this is the list node structure, and the return type is also a list node. All right, cool. So the way to solve this problem is there are actually multiple ways of solving this problem, but we're just going to solve it in the most easy way possible, and that is to understand what's the length of each of the linked lists. And if the length of both of the linked lists is the same, let's just consider that B1 was not here in this scenario. If the length is the same, all you have to do is you just have to iterate um, both the linked lists at the same time and basically do a check of whether those values are similar or not. And if they don't have the same length, all we have to do is we just need to traverse that value of whichever linked list has a greater length. So let's say B has a greater length, we just need to traverse it to such a time where it has the same length as A. So let's just write a quick function, and it's basically going to be a get length function. And since we're writing in a class, we need to give self as well. And all we have to do is we just have to make a new reference because we don't want to like lose the reference of the head that we have. And all we're going to do is we're just going to maintain a count variable, and we're just going to iterate till cur is or current is actually none, right? So it's pretty simple. All this function is doing is basically that it's just counting the number of elements that are there inside your linked list. Um, and we're going to be basically storing it into variables, so length A and length B, which is basically going to be length of list node A, linked list A, and length of linked list B, right? So let's just call that. So self get len head A as well as self get len for head B, right? Uh, so that's it. We're just gonna get the length over here. Now we'll handle a scenario of what happens when the length is equal, right? So what we can do is we can actually have two more references. Let's have this real quick. And these two are just references to the linked list. What we have to do is we just have to check on the while loop while temp A exists and temp B exists, and temp A is not equal to temp B, right? If that's the scenario, we just keep on iterating. Again, this is just in that scenario where the length is the same, right? And if that's the case, we just need to return temp A. So whenever we encounter a similar element, like C1 over here, that means temp A and temp B are both equal at that particular moment of time. And at that time, we'll just return temp A, right? Now we'll handle the other conditions of what happens when the length is not equal, right? So let's just put a few if conditions, like if length A is greater than length B. If that's the case, all we have to do is we just have to iterate our A, our linked list A, to reach a point where the length is the same, or the remaining elements which can be iterated are the same with a linked list B, right? So do temp A is equal to temp A dot next. And now we just need to handle the same scenario for length B. So we'll do that if length B is greater, in which case you can obviously optimize this, but I wanted to just write this out so that's a little bit easier to comprehend. So temp B dot next. basically done. So what we've done is we've just iterated to a point where both the linked lists are at the same level, or rather they have the same number of remaining elements, and we do our traversal from there. Let's just run this code. Hopefully this should run fine. The complexity of the solution is O of n. It's actually running the loop 3 times. There are actually a lot of other ways also to optimize the solution, but you don't really need to worry about that since this is usually an icebreaker question. Um, right, let's just have a look at whether it's working, and it is working. Apparently, it's 75% faster, so you don't really need to worry about anything else. And we're not using that much memory. The memory usage is probably coming through the getlint function and the signature and so on. But yeah, we're not using that much memory, and that's it. That's the entire solution. So this is a pretty easy problem, and I've seen this problem being asked in a lot of interviews, whether it be Amazon or Google or Facebook or even Goldman Sachs. It's usually used to just break the ice and get the candidate a little comfortable as well. And it's a must-know question, and it's pretty simple as well. Okay, so that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you did like this video, do give a like and do subscribe to our channel. We are pushing videos on the daily, and it will be amazing to have you with us in our entire journey to become better. Again, if you've already subscribed, you're awesome. We all know it, and have a great day.